Non-rechargeable. I have been looking for a product like this for over a year now. I'm not even exaggerating. Ever since about 13 months ago, ever since I discovered my passion or interest for video making, I've been on the lookout for a USB powered, high quality RGB LED light which I can use for, I don't know, setting ambience or even use as a key light. So I've been exploring multiple options and I ended up settling with this ring light, which is pretty good, but there is just one problem. It's not battery powered, which I wanted, and it's not completely portable. So it's a giant ring light. You may have seen one of these, but yeah, I don't like carrying this around when I'm shifting between my room or my parents' house or whatever. So I was looking for a small light very similar to what Aputure makes. It's called the Aputure MC. There are just maybe different versions of that, but it's a small square light which has its own built-in battery and has full RGB control. But it costs like 100 USD, which is not too bad, but it wasn't available readily for us in India. So I was pretty much stuck with this kind of a light or using other light sources which were either low in quality or way too expensive. So I was looking for a balance between the two, which is when I came across this company called Simpex. Weird name, Simpex. That kind of reminds me of two different things, but the product is actually really good. Oh, that's much smaller than I thought. Wow, that is much heavier. Ooh, okay. So this is metal. This is aluminum actually. I didn't expect this to be aluminum. And I think it has a built-in diffuser which cannot be removed. I thought this will be removed so you can use this as a harsh key light, but I guess you can't. I think this is the on-off switch. Holy sh**. Whew. That was way brighter than I thought. Not bad at all. Okay, well, this thing you see here is the brightness toggle, and this thing simply switches between the colors. So if I turn it on, it remembers the last mode that you switched on. So if you press this button, it switches between the modes. So this is RGB mode, this is some weird SOS mode which I don't really like, and this is the plain white light. You can control the temperature using this knob thing. You can control the brightness using this dial here, and as you can see, it changes very softly. I really like that. And if you enter RGB mode, then you can press and hold this in either direction to cycle between different temperatures, like that. See that? That's really nice. And this entire thing is made of brushed finish aluminum, so it feels really good in the hand, and it has a 4000 milliamp hour built-in battery, so it feels nice and hefty. I mean, it's not too heavy, it's almost as heavy as your phone. Yeah, there it is. It's about 200 grams, so it's not too heavy, but it's average smartphone weight, so you can easily manage this in your pocket. And as you can see, it's just about the size of your palm, so it's very easily portable, and that's the main reason why I bought this. I wanted a light which can easily be carried around, because the current light that I use is a ring light, and it's not that bright, but it's very bulky, so I can't carry that everywhere. So I wanted this thing. Some people said in the reviews that this cannot be used as a key light. A key light is basically your main video light, but I disagree. I think this thing is pretty bright, and you can easily use this as a key light. I mean, that's really bright. This thing is kind of an infinite wheel, like it keeps on spinning, but the brightness stops at a certain point. And this, I think this is the peak brightness, and you can see, yeah, it's pretty bright. Let me expose. Let me turn off my main video light here. There. You can create some pretty interesting looking mood lighting just with this. If you want, of course, if you don't want RGB all the time, there is a mode which you can easily switch to a normal white light. I wish that weird SOS strobing thing wasn't there, but see, look at that. That's a very nice, beautiful white light. I'm not really sure why this LED thing is not working. Oh, and yeah, the light definitely is getting kind of warm. I've just been using this for what, 2 minutes now, and the LEDs are getting warm. So that's why this metal back may have been introduced. Like, metal is a better conductor of heat, so probably this body would be cooler much faster. But yeah, I do like this product, but I think this display is broken. Maybe I have to replace this. Damn it. F***ing Amazon, man. It's definitely a very nice light for product photography or videography, and you can even add kind of a mood light to this. One thing I observed is the display. Uh, One thing I observed is the brightness seems to be resetting every time you switch between modes, so it's not consistent across all the different modes. But the light quality is actually pretty good. I wonder why this display is not working though. And yeah, you can switch between warm light and cool light. So this is white light now. But if you press and hold this up and down selection key, the white LEDs will go down and the yellow LEDs will pop up. Let me show you. See that? The white LEDs are gradually dimming out and the yellow ones are taking over. So you can obviously adjust it to the level you want to get a nice balanced output. One of the main reasons why I bought this in the first place is because this thing can be charged with a USB-C cable, and the built-in 4000 mAh battery can be used to charge your other devices. So I'm a big fan of USB-C and basically one cable solutions that can be used to charge all your devices. So just one cable, I can charge my phone, earphones and this thing. That's great. All my other lights are micro USB, which I don't really like. This thing is pretty nice. It can be recharged via just a normal battery bank, and actually even if you don't have a battery bank or this thing dies, if this is charged, I can use this to charge my other devices. Yep, there it is. Portable light and a battery pack. But I'm gonna have to get a replacement anyway because this OLED display thing is not working here. If I turn it on, yeah, nope, seems to be damaged or something. That's the problem with online shopping, you never know what you'll get. But the light is pretty good. I'm confident with my purchase, and I'm gonna stick with this. I'll just replace this for the exact same unit. As long as everything is working, I'm happy with this. They even provide a Type-C cable and this weird adapter thingy in the box, which has two kinds of threads, so it pretty much fits into any kind of a tripod mount. So yeah, this is very much meant to be used as a key light or even a ambient light. This thing is actually really bright. I can't see properly whether I'm recording myself right or not. Hopefully this video is not overexposed. But yeah, if you are using this thing, then be a little careful. Don't directly look into the LED, otherwise you'll have that black spots in your eyes for a while. I'm really surprised with the amount of light that this thing can deliver, considering its size is so small. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this a lot, assuming that I'm getting the replacement unit soon. The display also is supposed to show some other things like the color temperature of the light. Like when you switch on the white light and you're toggling the temperatures, it's supposed to show you the Kelvin scale. In case you don't know what a Kelvin scale is, basically it's a scale of the color temperatures where higher temperature means a cooler color and a lower temperature means a warmer color. So plain white light is, for example, 6500 Kelvin, and a warm daylight will be around 5600 Kelvin, like this. And of course RGB, I mean, who doesn't like RGB? I wonder what's inside this though. Should we open this up? Okay, let's see. It seems to be using some kind of a weird pentalobe kind of a thing, if you can see that. I don't know if I have a screwdriver bit for that. Let's see. Okay, this seems to fit. Let's go. Lock and load it. Huh. Okay, coming out easier than I thought. I thought this will be super tight. That's what she said. Okay, how do we open this now? Oh, wow, that was super easy. And that's the guts. A giant 4000 mAh lithium ion battery, some cooling pads. This one is responsible for transferring all the heat of the battery to this metal back panel, and wow, that is a pretty thick metal. Nice. I love metal. So this metal back dissipates all the heat, so I guess this area would be pretty warm if you have charged this. I don't know, I haven't charged this before. And probably these are just the PCB. Whoops. What is this? Whatever. So these are just the PCB that controls everything. So the charging ports and the on-off switch, all the controls are on this side. So yeah, that's just the PCB, and most of the weight of this thing is just the battery. I mean, after all, you need battery to power this giant array. So see a lot of thermal pads because LEDs are one of those components that get hot very quickly. So in any device that has a high powered LED like this, whether it's a high powered flashlight or anything, it should have a good quality cooling material. And the fact that they have used some decent amount of cooling pads and a metal panel, that kind of shows the quality of this product. Other products are usually made of plastic, which usually end up getting very hot. This thing also gets very hot, but because of these kind of minor add-ons, this will perform better for longer. That's why expensive products are a little bit better or last a little bit longer than cheap products. Well, I'm not sure if I was supposed to open this or not, but I didn't see any warranty void stickers or whatever. But in any case, I hope Amazon doesn't find out. I hope it still works. Of course it works. Was there any doubt? Okay, that was something. Couple of points for efforts, I guess. But yeah, if you have any questions about this, or if you would like to see something else similar to this, then leave your suggestions and thoughts in the comments down below. I'll be sure to answer them. With that said, until next time, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.